Hi guys, we're the Bachelor Boys, I'm Jim.
I'm Art.
And we've recently watched a movie entitled City Dragon, and we don't know how to feel about this one.
No, it was quite possibly one of the most perplexing cinematic experiences either of us have ever had. We just don't know how a film like this could have ever been made. Now, it's a hip-hop themed kung fu film from 1995 that stars a guy named MC Kung Fu. And also, John Williams? What, the guy who composed the score to Star Wars? What?
It's also directed by a guy who calls himself Philthy Phil Phillips, who sadly never went on to direct anything else. So the plot of the film concerns this really ugly guy who is apparently the City Dragon, a master martial artist or something.
You'd expect a kung fu film to be based around awesome fight sequences, but not City Dragon. Because it's hip-hop themed and urban, they wanted to make the characters likable and relatable, and in doing so, half the film became some kind of a family drama.
The film starts out with City Dragon as this fly playboy type, hitting on all these girls, but eventually he falls in love with one of them. He marries her and proceeds to have all these ridiculously generic and banal relationship problems. Now, that's most of the movie.
Roses.
Tina, have you seen my socks? I can't find them anywhere.
Should be in your drawer.
Where's all the fighting? He's supposed to be the City Dragon!
So this is where the confusion sets in. Who is this movie trying to appeal to? It's a kung fu movie, but kung fu fans don't want to see some guy have girlfriend problems for 80 minutes. Look at these screenshots. If there was more of that, and more of that, the movie would have been awesome.
Every now and then, it seems like they just remembered that it's supposed to be a kung fu film and inserted an arbitrary scene of City Dragon beating up on some guys.
In this scene, City Dragon is buying an ice cream for his sweetie, but some random bad guys stomp on it.
Put down your ice cream! That's your ice cream right there? What? You think about your ice cream? No.
Because it's all hip-hop and urban themed, about 90% of the film's dialogue is rhyme.
This equates to headaches for us.
So, this time our top 5 is going to be the most awful City Dragon rhymes.
Women are always weak to that guilt trip. It's like poison. Puts them in a trance so we can get in their pants. Boom, yeah! Days as a rover are over. Love has made me wise. I see chemistry in your eyes. Hey man, you really straight out tripping. If I your daddy, I'd give you a whipping. Wake up, my brother. Ain't no time to be in love. Sexy babes are waiting. I'm more than anticipating the girls we'll be dating. Call me cool or call me Batty, but I'd like to thank your daddy and your mammy for giving you such a kick-ass fanny. Adventure awaits us, my buddy. Don't be a buddy-duddy. We could go and play the field after we put on our shield. Oh condom, I love thee so much for protecting my stuff and keeping me alive today for one more row in the hay.
Also, there are all these amateurish music video-like sequences, which we assume are supposed to emphasize City Dragon's hip-hop lifestyle.
It becomes obvious fairly early on that this film was made primarily to appeal to friends of Philthy Phil Phillips and MC Kung Fu, and as some kind of MC Kung Fu vehicle, although I'm going to stick my neck out here and say it's likely that you guys have never heard of either of them.
Yeah, the film is interspersed with MC Kung Fu picking up random harlots, doing them, beating up on guys every now and then. It's one massive MC Kung Fu ego trip.
Now, the crux of this film's conflict comes from this guy named John, who looks like a mix between Bruce Campbell and a young Dustin Hoffman. So we'll just call him Bruce Hoffman from now on. He's actually not a bad actor.
So Bruce Hoffman is the abusive ex-boyfriend of City Dragon's girlfriend, and when he discovers City Dragon's plans to marry her, he goes nuts in this bizarre scene which we're not sure is supposed to be comical or tense.
He's working in this kitchen and he gets a call from someone who tells him that Tina is going to marry City Dragon, and he goes nuts, slamming the phone for quite a long time.
No! 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 Hey! Watch that phone, you dumbass! You're gonna break it! You're always on that damn phone!
He's probably dialing 976 punk.
When his boss fires him for slacking off, he apparently kills him with 2 punches, kills this other wimpy guy by just throwing him out of the way, and drowns this stereotypically gay man.
This homosexual gentleman was some kind of comic relief before this, so it really is quite a shock to see him die all of a sudden.
Funny man, Barry!
And we know they all died because we get to hear this British voiceover of a judge sentencing him for all 3 murders.
It is by the recommendation of the court that the defendant John Haran be reprimanded to the state mental institution for a minimum of 25 years.
So here's Bruce Hoffman in the mental institution.
Very good, very good.
There are also attempts at serious tearjerker scenes, such as this scene with an old man.
Don't give me.
There's also attempts at some tender love scenes. Well, did you hear that? That was amazing. So as City Dragon's burning the meatloaf, some guy who's hiding behind the couch sings this.
So eventually, Bruce Hoffman breaks out of the mental institution, and there's the obligatory fight atop a building of some kind.
City Dragon's girlfriend had given birth by now to Bruce Hoffman's baby, and so of course he steals it disguised as a doctor.
This baby has the uncanny ability to change into a doll every now and then.
Here, City Dragon steps on the baby a little bit.
So they fight for a while, Bruce Hoffman falls off the roof, screams the famous Wilhelm scream, and dies. The movie ends. What the hell did we just watch? That film was ridiculous. City Dragon.